Hello everyone, and welcome in to my channel. This is the Lady of the Throne, Astrology, and I am here today to bring to you your amazing spiritual guidance for the year of 2025. These amazing prophetic visions and prophecies are going to be true for a lot of people out there. So 2025 is a major, massive year. And the reason why 2025 is such a huge year that is going to go down in history and be remembered everywhere, all over the world, is because of how important the year of 2025 will be. This is going to be a time of expansion. God is here. The time is now. There's going to be room being made and things being cleared up that only God can do. The kind of miracles that God can perform cannot be performed by anyone else. So try not to manipulate the energy in 2025. Because when I tell you, coming straight from the source, that what is being said will occur, you must believe. You have to believe that this is the year of God. This is Goddess year. This is a year for me. This is a year for the believers. This is a year for the fighters, the warriors. This is a year for the sincere, for the humble, the meek, the fearless, the brave, the bold, the beautiful on the inside part. The beautiful beloveds of the world. This is going to be an amazing year for you. So you need to get excited about the year of 2025, because what is happening in this year is going to be so amazing. Because if you have been on the right side of things, you are going to see how big and important and real and mighty God is. God is good. So let's go ahead and get into all of the amazing things that is going to happen in 2025. Now that you know the overarching theme, you know what energy is going to play out. This is going to be the time for God to truly shine. And there isn't going to be any room to allow anyone to shine more than God. So, are you guys ready for 2025? Listen, this kicks off on January 1, 2025, the first day of the new year. Okay, so I'm going to take you through all 12 zodiac signs, from Aries to Pisces. Listen carefully and listen closely, because I guarantee you this is only for you. Let's get started. Okay, Capricorn, let's see what's going on here for your 2025. Last year you guys were looking for love, and I don't believe that it was an easy road for a lot of you. You could have had a little friend, could have been a lot of off and on energy. That's what I predicted for your 2024 back in 2023. And for a lot of you, that could have actually played out. A lot of in and out, a lot of hot and cold, and not really getting it right. So let's see what 2025 is going to bring for you in your life and see what's going on here. So Capricorn, let's start off with your numbers. These could be your lucky numbers, or these could be numbers that resonate with you in any kind of way. Could be someone's birthday life path number, could be the month that someone's born. who you are going to be connecting with in 2025. So the numbers are 50, 5, 39, 12, and 3. So keep those numbers close to your heart. Keep them in mind as you go through 2025. So as you may or may not know, this is the year where God is going to be changing so many things, going to be closing so many doors in order for new things to come in. We are all going to end a cycle at the same time, the whole planet, everyone. And so what this means is that now we come into a new world, and where God is in control and not people. So it's very important for you to pay attention to everything that's going on in 2025, especially when it comes to your emotions. So major themes is it has a lot to do with the Capricorns having to heal a lot of your wounds from the past. A lot of things that could have hurt you from your past are coming up to remind you that you still need to heal these things. Whether it be a parent who really hurt you throughout your life, your childhood, you never really healed completely from those deep wounds that your mom or your dad left on your heart, and you're gonna be, this is the way this works. This is how this works. I'm the best person to explain this to you because I'm like, spirituality is all me. Now, let me explain to you how this works. When we do something like this in a person's life, it shows up, and when I say we, I'm talking about the Holy Trinity, is going to show up in your life in a way where certain things are going to happen, whether it be disappointments, confusion, sadness, heartbreak, losses, loneliness, depression, anxiety, out of the blue instances, situations. It comes up and it may trigger you. And when you get triggered by certain things, these triggers are happening to remind you that there's something inside of your soul that still needs to heal. Because the way you respond emotionally to certain stimuli, that is going to let you know, okay, something is still there. And I remember when I used to hold this inside of me growing up, and I still need to fix that. So that's what's coming up for you guys mainly in 2025, just like the past. It's like 2025 can be like a blast from the past. Remembering that you still need deep physical and emotional healing to your body, your chakras, needing to transmute negative energy and convert this into a positive energy, converting dis-ease into wellness. There's also this but what this is doing, let me tell you what this is doing. This great trauma that you've experienced throughout your life is actually going to turn out to be a profound gift that you can actually use to provide a service to humanity. There is something really important. The reason why you're still alive is because there is something that you're supposed to do with your pain. How you're supposed to use it is going to vary from person to person, but you're supposed to take your experiences and channel it into something or some people and change lives. There's something about what you have experienced. You're supposed to be helping people in some kind of way with your own situation, and this comes with removal of the ego. So what's going to happen is some of you are going to have your egos removed. Some of you are going to be egoless, because God is going to make sure that you're not approaching these same situations with ego, because if you do, you'll miss all of your opportunities to finally heal those wounds. So yes, you're going to be put in a position where you've got to do the inner work now in order to be a better version of yourself. So a lot of things may come up, but remember, when these things come up throughout the year, they're only coming up so that you can provide a service and find your purpose. God knows that inside of you, Capricorn, there are true, abundant gifts inside of you that you cannot find within yourself. And or maybe you can't identify with the art, or maybe you can identify some of them, but you're not aware of the other gifts, right? You're not aware of the biggest one. And honestly, the biggest one comes from your pain. It comes from the things you've actually had to cry about, the things that you've actually had to experience in your life. Whether you're male or female, your experiences are supposed to be channeled into something, whether it be music, whether it be acting, writing a book. It's something you're supposed to be doing to like channel that energy and give it out there, because there's other people that are supposed to be connecting with your pain, specifically your trauma. You can be an inspiration to other people by your downfalls. And it's crazy because some people actually have made millions of dollars off of that. And I don't see anything wrong with that, especially if that's what you're being guided to do. For some of you, Scorpio, Sagittarius, or a Pisces could be relevant to you throughout the year of 2025 as well. This could be a friend who comes into your life, a relationship partner. It could be a family member, or it could be someone that you already know. If it's not people, then these could just be astrological energies that could be the most prominent energies to you. So Scorpio represents dark arts, Sagittarius represents freedom, and Pisces represents spirituality. So these things could be playing roles in your life if they're not actual people. Another thing too is, yes, there is a big Venus influence too coming over you, Capricorn. Venus is the planet of love. Now, one of these people can be more like a love charm. What is a love charm? A love charm is someone that's going to be kind of close to you, who is going to put you on a path towards your own self-realization. So this could be a little friend, a little boo. This can be a little, person that you converse with every now and again. This can be a best friend, something like that. But this person is going to be a catalyst for your growth. Okay, now let's get into the winter months. Winter, January, February, and March, beginning of 2025. What is happening here? So what I see here is a lot of adventure is surrounding you. A lot of travel, foreign travel, higher education, philosophies, learning new things, academics, all of that. Some of you may be wanting to study abroad, or some of you may be trying to book a trip somewhere. You could be about to take a family road trip somewhere. You could be about to travel somewhere, or you just may have an urge or a desire to want to do that. But if it's not about travel, then it's just something higher education, like you're learning new things, or you're about to start studying something new. I'm getting customs as well. So like you may have to go through customs to get wherever you need to go. So it's a foreign country. Some of you may be interested in going to in the beginning of the year. Some of you have January birthdays, and that could be why you could be taking a trip during that time. If not, then this just is, like some of you may be getting a job at the airport, or working with airlines or the airport. Some of you may be doing some type of work with the airport, or you may get a new job and a promotion too. That's the crazy thing. Some of you may actually get a promotion too with this. Like it may not be just, oh, I'm about to go be a flight attendant, or I'm about to be a flight clerk or something. No, I think this is a higher position. I don't know. It's like you go from one industry to the other industry, but when you go to this next industry, you're actually going to be making a lot more money, and it's actually going to be something way better for somebody out there. Not everyone's going to be. And it's crazy. A commercial just came on, and it's literally a girl working at an airport, but she's in the control room at the airport, and it's literally on the commercial right now. And that's crazy. And the commercial, the company is called better.com. That's the company, and that's the advertisement. So it's the truth. Everything is connected. Everything. Wow. Okay, I'm getting a lot of messages on the TV right now, and there's now a commercial on, and it is saying the Lord is, wait, what is it saying? I'm trying to see the inside of it. It's this commercial with this necklace, the Holy Bible necklace, and it says something, it just went off, but it says something about he who believeth in something. It's one of the Bible verses, but it's basically saying you believing in and trusting that God is going to put you on the right path. This is all in alignment. This is literally all in alignment with the messages. I just got a little distracted with that, but I was supposed to see it for you. And that's how spirituality is. It's going to work and move through everything around you. Okay, so maybe you are being guided to a different job. Maybe you are being guided to a different industry in the beginning of the year. And there is something here where I feel like you're going to have a lot of fun doing it. You're going to have so much fun doing this. It's a time where you need to get real with your truth, get real with who you really are, get honest with yourself, because now you've got to reclaim who you really are. Now you've got to think about, okay, where has my energy been given to, or who have I been giving my energy to, and I want it back. I want my energy back. I don't want to pretend to be someone that I'm not. I don't want to walk in the shadow of another person. I don't want to try to be another person. I think I'm ready to be myself again. And in order for me to be myself again, I've got to find out what I want to do. So you're going to feel empowered. Something is going to be activated. Okay. You're going to take on an energy of an Aries. Aries people are starters. They are innovative. They're really intelligent and really intellectual. They're always in their head and they always have a plan. You and Aries are very similar when it comes to business and taking action, which means that if you know in Aries, I see that you're going to be, this could be someone who's a boss, who is your boss, or who is a boss of many people. You could look up to this person because it's something about this person's talents. It's something about their voice or their speech communications. It's something about this person that could empower you to make more money, or to increase your wealth, or increase your finances. It's something about them which inspires you, especially around the month of February, where you get like pushed into something bigger or better for your life due to this. Okay, is what I'm getting. If not, then you're just taking on an energy like an Aries in order for you to try to figure things out. But the good thing about the top of the year for you, Capricorn, the first 3 months, oh my God, Jupiter energy, which means a lot of expansion is here. A lot of luck surrounds career. If you have a career that involves any kind of communications, a lot of luck surrounds this. So you could be a journalist, a reporter, you could work for radio, television, film, you could be a musician, whatever involves that. And if that's what you're doing, so much luck, so much positivity surrounds this. There is a lot of good things around this area for a lot of you. So some of you may be getting gigs on the side, or you may actually land yourself like a long-term career deal or something like that. But something very positive is happening around a new career is what I'm getting, in a new place, a totally different industry. You may have to start putting in those applications now, because I'm getting that you have a lot of potential doing something different is what I'm picking up. Now, spring months, April, May, and June. Harmonious, balanced, cooperative energy wants to be there, but is it there? Not so much. The reason why is because some of you could get blindsided by a Libra. There could be some type of Libra, male or female, somebody in your workplace, in your family, a stranger, a neighbor, somebody who's a Libra could be breaking things up so much around you that you get off balance. You feel like, you know what, I cannot find harmony with this person. I just cannot get along with this person. Whoever this Libra is, it seems like something's not, you know why though? It's because when you put you next to this Libra, you shine, and not so much the Libra. That's what I'm getting. But the reason why you guys really can't connect, not only that, is because for some of you, you could have somebody like a friend, family member, who sees that now you're engaged to someone, or you could be like about to get in a relationship with someone, or you're about to get married, or someone's talking about marrying you, or something positive could be happening around love. And there's a very jealous Libra. A very jealous Libra. Very vicious about... It's like, let me see. If it could be... Yeah, this has a lot to do with love, intimacy, relationships. If this is somebody's, like your partner's mom, or like an aunt, a sister of your partner, I don't think their mom really likes you. Or I think she's just like, she can't believe that her child bought you something really nice, or is doing something really nice for you around this time, or you're doing something really nice for their child. Like it's something that's not really mixing with you and a Libra. It's because you are the most important thing to the child, to the person, right? To your fiance or your spouse or your boyfriend, girlfriend, or your friend who you have gotten close to. You just seem to be more important. And this Libra is just like, not to me. So, and this could be, it doesn't have to be a relationship, but it seems like for some of you, it is coming through from a relationship. But there is a lot of, you've got it's like you're going to be finally releasing the stronghold of your mom, or this person's releasing a stronghold of their mom. So it's a situation where somebody's mom, especially if you have a Libra mom or they do, somebody is finally letting that go. But you may be involved in this process because your person's going to have to heal through this situation. And you are too, after going through realizing how much this person really probably don't like you. And it could be shocking for some of you because it's like, damn, I just started dating your son or your daughter. And like already, so for some of you, you could experience that with someone's parent. And like I said, it could be something totally different at the same time. But what you need to remember, no matter who you are, what you need to take from this is there's a Libra involved, and there is the fact that you could be shining more than a Libra. Just take that part, all right? Now, as you move into the month of May, your feelings are really going to be connected to your childhood. Again, remember, you're healing wounds in 2025, right? Things are getting healed and patched up. Things are getting fixed about you, like things are trying to get better. You're trying to get to a place of peace. You're trying to get to love, real love, right? You're trying to get to all of that. You're trying to have everything come together. So yes, these feelings and emotions are going to come up, especially around whatever full moon occurs in May 2025. I don't have my calendar right here to check that, but whichever full moon is happening in 2025 in May, that's the part of the reason why. So the energy of a full moon can be about 7 to 8 days before the full moon and about 7 to 8 days after the full moon. That entire time span, so like that entire 2-week time span, whatever that full moon is, check to see what sign it's in and see where that sign is in your chart. Because if it's connected to your moon, your Venus, then yeah, that's probably why it'll hit you a lot harder than it's hitting others. But still, just see where that is in your birth chart as well, because it's something about your childhood upbringing and what you have been conditioned to know, conditioned to believe. All of that brings up some feelings and emotions within you, and is something that you just still can't find peace with that situation. And this could also affect your energy that you give off around work, or around what you do in the world. There could be a lot of mom wounds, a lot of mother wounds. It has something to do with your intimate, like how you're letting people, how close you're letting people in your space. What you have allowed in your past with people, sexually, intimately, romantically, affectionately, what you have allowed and what have you not been able to allow. It's so many different things that are going to be coming up surrounding your intimate world, your intimate life, your perception of intimacy. There's wounds around that are going to need to be addressed and balanced out. Now, summer months, July, August, and September. Things that you used to contradict yourself about, you're no longer going to be doing that to yourself. You're going to free yourself from being a contradiction. Like, let's say you tell people things as if like you're like this, you're perfect, but you know it's time to like be so imperfect like the rest of the world kind of thing. You're going to allow room for that. Like, you know what, I'm oh well. When you used to clash with other people because of their personality not getting along with your personality, that's not really going to happen that much around summer. And because you're not going to miss the mark. You're not going to miss opportunities to be real with yourself. So all of the things that used to happen, those ego clashes, remember, God's stripping your ego here. So all of those ego clashes you used to have, that may not be as prominent in the summer months, because you're going to notice your own complexities. You may be a little hard to deal with. You may be a little challenging to deal with. You may be going all in on your own essence, and your ego has you feeling too big sometimes, or maybe you feel too small, and that's why you clash with people. But there's something that you're going to change. For some of you, or for somebody out there, the part of the reason why this is happening is because you may be getting pregnant. Which, if you are getting pregnant, guess what? It's going to bring out your soft side, your sensitivity. It's going to put you, you're going to be in your feelings, but not about the same things you used to be in your feelings about. Now it's like, woe is me, I've got morning sickness. You know what I mean? So things just kind of flip for somebody. Now, everybody's not getting pregnant. You could be a man watching. Of course not, right? But there's something about the summertime that tells me that you're going to have community support, friendship support around your relationship, okay? Whoever this guy is or this girl is that you're going to be dating in 2025, or whoever you're getting closer to in 2025, whoever this is, you're going to have a lot of people who support the connection, especially if they find out that you're pregnant, or that if you're a man watching, if they find out that the girl you're dealing with is pregnant. A lot of people are going to support this because a lot of people like to see you guys together. Or you could be delivering a baby around July for some of you, or you could be getting nudges that maybe you could be getting nudges that you could be wanting to have a child, but maybe you don't see it. Maybe you feel like you could, but you don't see it happening. Okay, is what I'm getting for somebody out there. It's going to be different for everyone, different for everybody. To yourself, you're this really creative person, right? You could come up with new ideas. You don't mind going through transformations because you're passionate about who you are. And it's going to show in the summertime. You're going to go through a self-awakening process where, like I said, you're really going to come back down to earth. You're really going to be humbled from some experience. Now, looking at the months before this, you had some career shifts and some positivity around that. And you also had some clashes with somebody with strong Libra in their chart. A lot of this surrounds work in your relationships. Now, I think you're able to really take have this awakening about you and come back down to earth. And like, it seems like you're getting humbled about you. It's not about anybody being able to do that to you. It's about you doing it for yourself. That's what it's about. It's about you doing it for yourself because you're starting to realize that, This is your life, and you're the only one that can really live it. So by the end of 2025, October, November, and December, you will have evolved so much. There's going to be cycles that you're going to go through, but just imagine going through a 12-month cycle in only 3 months. That's the way October, November, and December is going to make you feel. The reason why is because things are about to go in a rapid pace. Transformation is abound. Remember that. Change is on the way. With this comes death. Some of you, unfortunately, may lose someone that you are close to. Others of you, this death can just be a metaphor for what God is going to be doing, closing doors. Some things you really have to see that is not going to be able to be there. And unfortunately, for some of you, it's your mother-in-law. This Libra comes right back at the end of the year and strikes again. If it's not a mother-in-law, it could be a coworker, a boss, or something like that. But this person right here just won't let you go. So in October, November, December, this is somebody who's going to make you feel really indecisive. Because before you close that door with this person, you're going to be like, okay, before I make this judgment call, I'm going to make my dreams come true no matter what. And I'm going to think really, really hard and contemplate everything that's been going on with this person before I just slam the door in her face. So before you do that, before you get rowdy, you're going to make it clear to this person that you are going to become the person that you've always wanted to be, despite this person's efforts to put an end to your relationship or to put an end to your career or something that this person is trying to do. You're going to make it very clear that this is not going to happen on your watch. Now, this is going to trigger your communication energy. So wherever your Mercury is, oh baby, that's what you're going to give this Libra. Wherever your Mercury is sitting, that's the vibe that this Libra will get from you. And it's because this Libra has been so curious about you. They've been asking a lot of questions about you. They've been all in your business. They've been trying to figure you out. They have been running around town, possibly spreading rumors about you. Something has been going on around this energy. So much so that you are going to, I feel like you're just going to be wanting to follow your dreams. You just want your hopes and your wishes and your dreams to come true. And I think you're going to finally close that door with this person because you see that they're trying to make you stop dreaming. It's like they're trying to make you stop wanting better. They're trying to make you stop having a happy relationship or something like that. And it's just like, why is this person even still doing this? I mean, I thought that door was closed earlier this year, but this person comes back still trying to do things. So by the time December gets here, around your birthday time again, after everything that you have dealt with this person, this one person, and if it's not a Libra, it can be any one of those other zodiac signs that I mentioned in the beginning of the year. But this does come with justice. It comes with you having to put your foot down in a situation and to stand up in a situation, because you could feel like, yeah, this person was a hidden enemy the whole time. And now that I know, the door is closing. And that's all I have. Thank you and God bless.